Hey, this is Monolito with alcohol, tobacco, firearms, and coffee. And today I'm drinking a little Texas Single Malt. This is Rimfire by Ranger Creek. This past November, I went down to San Antonio and visited the Ranger Creek Distillery Brewery. They brew beer and distill whiskey. And got a tour of the distillery, was able to get a flight or drink a flight of their expressions, picked up a few of their bottles, and so I'm going to share that with you. Uh, in the video, this is going to be a series of videos, so I'm going to do kind of back to back of the different expressions. The first one starting with the Rimfire, which is a single malt, it's their Texas Single Malt. So just a little information about this. For age, they do have this listed as it's been aged for 14 months. The season is summer of 2017. This is known as their small caliber series. This is batch number 26, bottle number 703. This is not dyed. They don't add any coloring. This is natural coloring. It's also not chill filtered. And you can see that if you purchase a bottle. I don't know if this will show up on the camera. I'll try to get close and focus in on it. But it's a little cloudy, almost like it has little flakes in it. So that's the beautiful color. They don't. This is smoked, but it's not peat smoked. So they use mesquite to smoke the malt or the grain. And so we'll give this a nose and a taste. And also throughout the video, I'll post a couple of some pictures and some short videos that I took while I was at the distillery. Now I have already had this in the glass for about 10 minutes just to open up. And then after 10 minutes, I covered it with the Whiskey Hat Challenge coin using my Whiskey Dictionary coin to cover it. So just to start off, color. Here's your, here's the kind of a lighter caramel type color. It's nice and viscous, sticks to the glass. It's a very beautiful whiskey. Got to taste this while I was there. So let's see, also picked up a Glencairn from there, so I'm using the Ranger Creek Glencairn. So let's go ahead and nose this and see what I pick up, and then taste it and go from there. Okay, so let's get into this. So I'll start with the nose. Okay, so I'm getting smelling the wood. I think it's either the mesquite that they smoked it with, or it could be that barrel. There's a nice woody type note, and then I'm also getting a citrus type note, almost, I want to say like an orange peel. It actually smells really nice. It's light, so I'm not getting any of the alcohol burn. Oh, matter of fact, I don't think I mentioned this. This is a 86 proof, 43% ABV, so it's not a very strong whiskey, and you're definitely not getting the alcohol burn on the nose. I can really put my whole nose in there, take a deep breath, and I'm not getting any burn. It's really nice. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of that citrus flavor with the wood mixed in there, and a little bit of that maltiness, like that single malt type smell. It's actually really nice. All right, let's taste this. So it tastes very similar to the nose. It's citrusy, it's light. It's not a long finish, but it doesn't go away right away. It starts off a little oily with the mouthfeel, then it dries a little bit. Not a super dry mouthfeel, but it kind of goes in there like as it's evaporating. You get the wood and the orange is really what I'm getting on here. I'm not getting any type of sweet notes. I don't smell anything sweet or taste anything sweet. You definitely wouldn't mistake this for Scotch, but it's actually really good. I kind of like the fact that it's not super sweet and tastes different. It's different than a lot of whiskeys that I've tried, the Irish, Scotch, and so on. So it's very tasty. If you're ever in the San Antonio area, check them out. They have a really nice distillery. They do a really awesome tour. It's almost 2 hours long. When you do the tour, it's about, I think it was $15 or $20 to do the tour per person. It's about a 2-hour tour, give you a lot of information. They go through the whole process from getting the grains all the way to bottling it. And you also get a nice mason jar. It says Ranger Creek and Drink Texas on the other side. And what they do is they allow you to fill this twice with, they have multiple beers that they brew, and you can fill it twice with whichever beer you want to try. Drink it while you're taking the tour or while you're listening to they kind of do almost a short course of how they select their grains and how they do the malting process and so on and so forth. So they talk about the brewing and the distilling processes that they do. And so you get to drink 2 beers if you're a beer drinker, and you get a flight of the whiskeys at the end of the tour. And they start you off with their clear, and then you get, I think, the Rimfire, and then the bourbon and the rye is what they give. So again, if you're in the San Antonio area, you can go to their website. You can schedule a tour. It's really, really good whiskey. They're really friendly, very knowledgeable. And the guy that gave us the tour was actually a really funny guy. They called him the Colonel. So I guess he was prior military, and really funny guy. Really knew what he was talking about, and it was a really good time. So hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned for the other expressions. I'm going to do them back to back, and as I'm doing the videos, I'll show little clips and pictures of the tour at the Ranger Creek. All right, have a good one.